Hi guys, it's me Julia and welcome back to a new video with me. So for today's video, as you guys can probably tell by the title, I'm doing a facts video about my horse. I always get so many questions about my horse Clegg. How old is he? What breed is he? Where is he from? What does he do? What's his favorite treat? His bad habits? Stuff like that. So I thought I'd answer all those questions in today's video. I filmed a video like this before, like 6 months ago, a year ago, a while ago, where I did the same video with facts about my old horse Luna. So I thought I'd do it again with Clegg. He deserves a video like this too. I thought this would be great, especially if you guys are fairly new to my channel or don't follow me on Instagram and just don't know as much about Clegg yet. So I got all my facts down here on my computer. So if I glance down, just so you guys know, I'm just looking at my computer. And yeah, let's get into the video. Fact number 1. His name is Clegg. That's his passport name. So you say, this is how you spell it. C-L-E-C-K. Clegg. Clegg. That's his name. That's also his name on his passport. But his show name, which I've used for British show jumping, is Kalatsios Clegg. And that's just because the name Clegg was taken. Don't know why, but anyways. And Kalatsio is Clegg's sire. So Kalatsios Clegg, if that makes sense. That's his show name. Yeah. Second fact. He is a gelding, not a stallion. I get a lot of questions if he's a stallion because he has a really nice fat neck, but he's not a stallion. He's a gelding. A very sweet one. Fact number 3. What are his bloodlines? Clegg is by Kalatsio and Kalandawan, which are quite well known, kind of well known. Kalandawan, I think they've both jumped up to like 140s. Fact number 4, his height. A lot of people always comment saying he looks really big and I look small on him. I don't think I look that small. I am not too tall, to be fair. I'm only like, what am I in centimeters? 165, 166, and Clegg is 168. So 16.3 hands tall. So he's quite tall and he's quite chunky as well. But he's not even close to as tall as my old horse Luna. She was 18 hands. So I've downgraded. Fact number 5. Does he have any markings? He's a complete bay, but he does have one white sock on his right hind leg. And he has a little bit of a white like snud. Is that what it's called? Like a white, tiny little white stripe down his face. But that's it. Other than that, he's completely bay, really plain, and it's great because he stays super clean always. Can't really see the mud or anything on him when he goes out on the field, so that's a very big pro, especially when living in such a muddy country like England. His birthday. So Clegg is 8 years old at this point of time, but he is turning 9 really soon. His birthday is on the 18th of May 2011. Clegg's favorite discipline is show jumping. That's what we do. He's a jumper. I bought him to jump and compete with him. I mean, we do have dressage lessons once a week, once every other week, just because I think dressage is really, really important for jumping. And I mean, a round of jumping is pretty much all dressage with the jumps, so I think that's really important. When we do a little bit of dressage, we do leg yields, lateral work, shoulder ins, flying changes, stuff that I kind of need in the course as well. So yeah, but we don't do dressage. And Clegg really loves jumping. He loves it. You can just tell over every photo I got of him jumping, he just pings his ears forward and has a big smile on his face. Yeah, he truly loves it. He's a show jumper at heart. A lot of people have asked me what kind of stuff Clegg's done before with his old owner, which is Adnan Al-Alawi. And Clegg has competed up to 135, which is M2 star level if you're German, and he's placed up to 130s. So he has experience with jumping, and that's what I wanted when I was buying him or when I was looking for a new horse. I wanted to find a horse that had that experience and could help me move up the levels of show jumping. I've jumped up to 115 with him, but I do want to move up to 120s. My goal for 2020 is jump 120s. So yeah, so I thought that would be great with a more experienced horse. With my old horse, I kind of did everything with her myself. We jumped 110s, 1 meter classes, and that's all she's done before since I got her when she was 4. So she didn't do much before I got her. So I wanted to make sure that with my new horse, I could kind of move up a little bit easier, if that makes sense. How long have I had Kleck for? So I have now owned him for 7 months. We officially bought him in July 2019, but I did know him before. I rode him over a year ago now, in summer of 2018. I was training with Equestrian Services, which is the place where I got Kleck from. And I was just there for training for 2-3 weeks, and that's where I rode Kleck as well, with no intentions of buying him, and I had no idea I'd buy him a year after that. What's Kleck's favorite treat? Kleck loves, and I'm just gonna have to stress this out, loves, adores, is addicted to bananas. He loves them so much, especially, oh my god, those banana liquid flavored thingies. He finishes those legit overnight. So yeah, I can't use those anymore because they're just gone in a day. And he just loves them. He eats the whole thing, like the peel as well. He eats them in like one go. He loves them to death, and that is his all-time favorite treat. I think that's because he has a little bit of a sweet tooth, just like me. But yeah, he loves them. And then I've had a few questions about what bit I use on Kleck. So I currently, well, I've always ridden him in a Dutch gag. I'm going to insert a photo so you guys can tell. I've had this bit since I've got him. He's always been ridden in that bit. And it works really well for us. I mean, I always just use it on the snaffle part of the bit. I think in the, how long have I had him? 6 months. I've had it on the lower ring 2-3 times when jumping, when he was a bit fresh, but I barely use it on there. So I just ride it on the normal snaffle, and that would probably work well for him if I just had a normal snaffle. But yeah, that's what I use with him. Another fact about Kleck is that he is just obsessed with all horses. He is a very social horse, a very loud horse. He loves neighing at his friends, and he has to say hello to every single horse that in the whole barn when we walk through. He just loves them. He's not really happy by himself. He likes having his friends around on the field or just when trailering. He just doesn't like being alone. He also doesn't like hacking by himself. He does it, he just doesn't really enjoy it as much. He's very happy with horses around him. That's just when he's happiest. And especially when his stall neighbors leave and go for a ride and he has to stay behind, he's quite sad and just neighs back at them. Another question, is Kleck easy to handle on the ground? He's very well behaved, has great ground manners, like he would never bite anyone, horse or human, or kick or do anything like that. He's so sweet, loves attention, loves cuddles and pats. He's such a friendly horse. Honestly, I don't think I've ever met a horse as friendly as Kleck. He's like a big dog. I honestly think he's probably been a dog in his previous life. It is amazing, I love it. Another question that I've gotten is, how is he to jump? Is he forward or is he lazy? Kleck is definitely not lazy, especially when jumping. Sometimes when I do a little bit of flat work, he just gets a bit bored of it, so he then is a bit lazy. Well, I don't think he's ever really lazy, but he's just a bit behind my legs sometimes when we flat, and he's just a bit bored. But every time we just go into the jump arena, he just perks up and lights up. He just knows when we're jumping, and he's not crazy. He loves it, and he's not very fresh, but he is forward when we jump, especially when we jump a course and the jumps get bigger. But it's the good type of forward, like he takes me to the jumps kind of forward, which is kind of what you want in a jumper, especially when the jumps go up. Is Kleck scared of anything? Kleck's never really had a look at any jumps or spooked at anything in the ring. He's really good in that way, but there's just little things that kind of freak him out. Like when we go to hack, he is super scared of sheep and cows. I don't understand it. He's so much bigger than them. But he is, like, it is really hard to get him to walk past a sheep next to him. Like, it takes some time. So yeah, he doesn't like sheep, but other than that, he's pretty good with everything. Yeah, so sheeps and cows, that's what he doesn't like. I've had another question where somebody asked me if he is strong when jumping, and I think I answered that already. He's not really strong, he's just excited, and he is forward going. He takes me to the jumps, but it's not strong or anything. Usually he's very well behaved and controllable. I've also had a lot of people ask me about his price and like how much he costs and stuff like that, but I'm just not going to answer that because I think that's a bit, I don't know, I don't think that's something people should share on social media, so sorry, I'm not going to share his price. A lot of people ask me where I got him from, where I found him, did I find him on an ad, on Facebook. I bought Kleck of AA Equestrian Services, which is run by Adnan Alawi. He is an international and professional show jumper who lives in Germany and has his horses there. And I've been training with him for the past 2 years. Over summer, I've been visiting him for training. He has horses for sale sometimes, so yeah, you can check him out on Instagram. He has a website as well. So yeah, that's where I got Kleck from. Anyways, I think that was it. Those should have been 20 facts about Kleck. If you guys have any other questions about him, comment them down below and I will try to answer them all. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you guys want to see more of me and Kleck. And also follow us on Instagram. This is my account, Ride Every Stride, just like here on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for your love and support. It really means the world to me, and I'll see you guys in the next video.